Infants a year in this country suffer a pediatric stroke. And for those who survive, they often face a life of formidable challenges. That's the story for a little girl we are about to introduce you to now. However, hers has many chapters yet to be written. And without her knowing it yet, she is actually the hero in the story of so many other children as well.
I'm who I'm meant to be. Why is it so hard for everyone to see that I'm not the same as you, but I'm who I'm meant to be?
Powerful words written to inspire compassion and empathy in a book inspired by little Ayla, whose own story has managed to inspire a growing community.
It was pretty traumatizing for everybody because we didn't know if she was going to make it, or so it was a very scary time.
Now 2 years old, Ayla is a pediatric stroke survivor who suffered multiple seizures shortly after birth. As a result, she's been diagnosed with quadriplegic cerebral palsy.
Once the shock passes, it's kind of like grief, because you're grieving the life that you thought your kid was going to have. Because we know all of a sudden, if Ayla ever walks, it's not going to come easily. We don't know if she's ever going to walk or talk.
That means hours every day doing physiotherapy and occupational therapy, working to improve motor skills, mobility, anything to improve Ayla's quality of life.
You walking, girl?
Frustrating thing with this injury is there's no proven way of how to fix it. There's no easy fix.
But the family now has a reason to be hopeful. That's because of a stem cell treatment trial at Duke University in North Carolina. Only made possible, in fact, because of her baby sister, Emma. Even though there was only a 25% chance her cord blood would be a match, they beat the odds. Ayla's name means halo around the moon, but it would appear this family has another angel in their midst. All of this treatment and therapy, however, comes at an astronomical cost. Family and friends have helped tremendously, so have strangers through a GoFundMe page. However, this is a lifetime of expenses.
You're getting hungry.
How it must be so difficult for families who don't have that, who can't afford the cost of the therapy because nothing is covered. It's all out of pocket.
That's how the idea of Camp Moonlight was born. Nancy Corcoran and her husband operate the Whispering Springs Wilderness Retreat about an hour-and-a-half drive away from Toronto.
How could we use this amazing space that we built to kind of a higher calling? That's where we thought maybe we could host a 2-day event for families who have disabled children or brain injury and help give them a sense of community.
They plan to make it an annual event starting next August. They're already taking applications. Then there's this children's book with its powerful message written by Nancy's sister. Part of the proceeds going to the Camp Moonlight Fund to help children with disabilities and their families. So while Ayla and her family continue to fight their daily battle,
I'm not the same as you.
Ayla's light is shining brightly on exactly who she's meant to be.
So an incredible young girl who obviously has a lot of strength, and so much strength of their family, her grandparents and her parents, who really provide almost around-the-clock care and support for this little girl. I should mention as well, they have a GoFundMe page that is nearing its goal of $75,000. But when you think of how much it would cost and how much it does cost for any family going through this, it's almost impossible to calculate how much treatment and therapy someone needs. What's interesting as well, guys, they had a fundraiser over the weekend at Whispering Springs Wilderness Retreat. They raised $20,000, but what was amazing, this wasn't for Ayla. They were inspired to help other families going through this. So the money will be distributed, I'll make sure I get this correctly, Jennifer Ashley Children's Charity and Noah's Clubhouse Children's Charity, because families with children going through treatments of any kind, really, the expenses can be prohibitive. So this is going to help them. I should also mention the book that we highlighted there, I'm Who I'm Meant to Be, a beautiful story, really powerful. It's a children's book, and it has a universal message, even though it's written about Ayla and for Ayla, and money goes to support her and other children. So it's the website there. Hopefully we have that there. We can, if you are interested in buying that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. It's a powerful story, and when I heard it, I just I wanted to reach out. So anyway, thank you to Jenna and Dave, and of course Nancy for
And thank
sharing that
you,
story with us.
Anthony, for sharing that story, because it just brings such awareness of the cost emotionally and financially too.
Yeah, thank you so much.